Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete and certified high performance coach. And we are 3M's, the moments, marketing, and motivation. And today it's Monday Motivation. Man, we came off a great program at our live event this past weekend. And I want to just put something else on the screen. I was going to start with 4 human drives, but I want to just share with you 3 points. 3 points for you to be motivated, because motivation comes from within. But when you learn from others, together we're better, lifting, encouraging, challenging. We did this live event. We had 4 new speakers: Kay Ginsburg, Linda Tremblay, her husband Jonathan Tremblay, and Charity Drabeck. We had some others that have spoken before. George, you know who I'm talking about. Jay, you know who I'm talking about. And myself had spoken before, but we had 4 new people. Together we're better because each person, Kay started out, and Kay Ginsburg, over 9 years, has built a team of organized, focused, value-driven, peaceful transitions. 35 focused, motivated team. And she spoke about the culture, the vision, the mission, and just how that has come about. It didn't come about like day one, 9 years. But people don't know the hard work that she put in to put a team of 35 plus people. And I encourage you to go to her talk. 5 minutes, 3 points. 5 minutes, 3 points. You'll learn. You'll learn that together you're better. You'll learn about having that vision. You'll learn about pouring into your team. And it doesn't happen overnight, but you can see a person who delivered an absolutely spectacular 5 minutes. Because she was having lunch with her mom, she couldn't make it live, so we streamed her in. She actually called me back after her vacation because she was organized. She put it on her calendar and said, "Hey, about that live event." And then we walked through what we do. But I just asked her, called her up, because I knew her story from being on my podcast. And the reason I tell you this is motivation is kind of like we take showers. We cleanse ourselves. If we don't take a shower for 30 days, we're going to be quite stinky. So a shower is refreshing ourselves. That's how motivation is. You can't just read a book once, listen to a good podcast once, have a good video that you listen to or audio one time and think that that's enough. No, you need to invest in yourself. You need to constantly take those motivational showers so you can refresh yourself with new ideas. I do it every day with Brendan Bouchard. Growth Day, every single day. Not every once in a while, every day. I learned so much from the 4, actually more speakers, but 4 new speakers that were at the live event on Saturday. We're doing another one, October the 11th, because we had a conflict in the calendar. And you got to be flexible. That's life. Flexible because things change. You have an idea, a framework, but you got to be ready for the unexpected, because as an entrepreneur, you're going to get plenty of unexpected moments. And if you don't have that motivation to work through it, to figure it out, to be excited, to lean into the challenge, you're going to struggle. That's just life. But through your struggle, you'll get stronger. And through your struggle, you'll impact people through your journey. So if you're in a tough spot, honor the struggle. Know that storms do end and sunshine does come out, but you got to activate it. Learning with intention. Oh, let me go back to the 4 speakers. Linda Tremblay. I've been asking Linda for, about a month or 2 if she would speak at our live event. And she was not committal sometime, but she texted me that morning and said, I'm going to do it. The courage it takes to step on a platform will absolutely exercise your confidence muscle, which will work on your courage muscle. Sometimes it takes more courage to gain from it. But she delivered 5 crushing minutes. And she was vulnerable, she was transparent, and she was bold. And I encourage you to listen to her 5 minutes. You'll learn, you'll be motivated by somebody that stepped up. For 1 minute, she said, I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I'm going to step into it. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to go out on faith that, hey, maybe I say the wrong thing. Maybe I don't have the best 5 minutes I've ever had. But if you never do it, you never know. You can't get through awkwardness by leapfrogging over it. You go right through it. And she did. And she crushed it. And she was bold. And she will continue to feed her confidence by that decision, that moment, that day that she said, I'm ready. I'm ready to not back down from what I've been scared to do. And she did it. And she crushed it. And Charity Drayback, unbelievable. On Friday, when we do our virtual event, I let people have the floor and then I get off. If you would have seen me behind the scenes, it brought me to tears because it was my story. And when you write a book, it takes incredible intention because so many of us have that book in us, but we don't get it out. She did. Now she's in the publishing part. She's written it. And she spoke the keys to that life of freedom. We all live in our own prism of bars, whatever it is. I did. And I could relate to her story, although different, the same. And she was courageous to share her 5 minutes, her book. That book's going to change lives, lots of lives. Because when you can read a person's story, you can see how they've gotten through what they've gone through. And then our job, our responsibility is to share it with the world. And sharing it with the world allows other people to be encouraged, inspired, to step up. And she's going to have thousands of people stepping up and saying, I can relate, and thank you for the motivation, the encouragement, the inspiration to step out of my prison, my bars, and be free. And I wear this freedom because we all want it. But we either have physical freedom, lack of, or mental prison that we're in. But either way, we got to lean into it. We got to break free. And then Jonathan shared some incredible 5 minutes of what he's doing to impact the world. He helps you, business owners, be free. Because if you can't set up systems and processes and you're stuck because you're doing the $10 an hour jobs, you can't grow. You can't scale. You have to understand your business and you have to set up those systems. That's what AI, that's what systems and processes do. Allow you to level up to do the higher responsibilities, the higher leveraged activities that will help you grow your business. He's now growing a business of Tesla cars. Here you have a company that's changing the world, but you have somebody that's leaned into how do they take it locally and change the world. And I encourage you to go listen to that 5 minutes because it'll change your mindset. It'll change your ability to know what's possible because anything's possible. The magic is in you. Anything is possible. And that other person, no, not that. No, I think, yeah, those were the four. But here was the other one too. I'm a golfer, was a golfer, kind of a little bit every once in a while, maybe every 6 months. But I used to pay 5 days a week before my stroke. Now my drives are about 125, 30 yards, where they used to be 230, 250. But here, the Ryder Cup just finished. And if you don't think motivation comes in to how we perform, watch how the Europeans absolutely dominated the first 2 days. They had the leadership, the mindset to put the Americans in a hole. They almost dug out, but they dug deep into themselves and said, we are going to give it our best. And if it wasn't for a key putt, Shane left. There might have been a different outcome, but that just shows you got to show up. You've got to be motivated, and motivation doesn't come with one book, one podcast, one video you listen to. It comes daily. Work on yourself, and study what Luke Donald did. Unbelievable. 2 back-to-back Ryder Cup. One on foreign soil, Rome, Italy. The other right here, up in Bethpage, up in New York. And won both times convincingly. Now, it was a battle that last day. I'm sure he was sweating a few BBs, but he was going in pretty confident, maybe overconfident. I don't know. I didn't look at it, but I watched a couple minutes because I really wrote it off. It wasn't worth my time, where I was glued. But I'm not playing like I used to, so there wasn't that excitement like I used to have. But golf is a wonderful sport because motivation is critical to your success. They, for whatever reason, however they did it, they showed up better than our team. They showed up better and showed it in what they accomplished. Congratulations to the Europeans for winning, and especially Luke Donald for back-to-back Ryder Cup championships. And if you look at it, he came in because of Liv. Crazy. Because I'm trying to think of the person. I'm not thinking of it right now. But look at that person, what he did. He got that team so focused. He had a plan. And it was implemented with perfect execution till that last day. But it succeeded. And they won. So, motivation, leadership. I would bet the books he reads, the people he listens to, the inspiration he gets would be a master class because he's calm, he's focused, and he knows how to deliver wins, 2 wins back to back. And you look at what the Europeans have been doing over the last 3-4 decades, it's pretty remarkable. So they figured out something, and that's motivation. Motivation to come together as a team. Motivation for your business. So if you're the leader of your team, lean into motivation. Lean in to inspiring. Take those daily baths. Because I had a daily bath for 49 days. I had time to think. After the stroke, think. 49 days. Grateful to be alive. A lot of reflection and a vision for impact. That was my journey of 49 days. And it's never been the same. So when we go to the four human drives, which I always talk about, I like to talk about it because it's a foundation. Aliveness, connection, meaningful purpose, and personal growth. There's plenty on it in the channel. We'll try to put a video in there that goes into more details, but I want to give you a chance to connect with us at our live event. Go to pkane.me. If you want to join our community, love to have you on our podcast. Love to do a strategy session with you. If you're not sure of your future and you need a mentor, you need a coach, get one, because you're the best investment you can ever make in yourself. So you can check out our live event. And then if you want daily motivation, daily from the best, Brendan Bouchard, and go to pkane.me/growth day. Try it for 7 days. Practice it for 7 days. See if it doesn't change the way you think. And then invest in yourself. For $50 a month, you'll get the best of the best. A couple 100,000 people in this community of Growth Day. It's the largest community in the world of personal development. Take your daily shower of Growth Day. Take your daily shower of inspiration, of motivation, of skills to keep you motivated. Because there's challenges in there. There's 2 thought-provoking questions. I do the 5 to Thrive every single day. I don't miss. Every single day for the last 2 years. And it keeps me daily taking a shower of inspiration, of motivation. And that's possible for you. It's possible for you to lean in to personal development. Now try to do it yourself. There's no such thing as solo entrepreneur. It's a team effort. It's a team sport. Look at what the Europeans did in the Ryder Cup. Team. Everybody that says they win, they talk about the team. Together, we're better. Together, you're better. So join the best team in the world. That's Growth Day. Join our team locally and globally, because we have to be thinking globally now. Act local, but think global, because the world changed. And if you're not thinking about your online strategy, you're missing an opportunity, because it has changed. And if we don't change and allow ourselves to go on a global thinking mindset, we'll miss opportunities for ourselves. Okay. If you want to connect with us, go to pkane.me/connect. So, our live event coming up soon. Go to pkane.me/connect. And you can see, love to have you speak at a live event. Love to have you on our podcast. And if you want to, let me see here. Yes. If you're not sure where you're going with your business, schedule a strategy session with us. Go to pkane.me/SS. Strategy is important, because if you know where you're going, there's a chance you'll get there. But if you're not clear about your future, you need clarity. You need a mentor. You need some people to help you get there. Schedule a strategy session. All right, Pete Kane, be bold,